basketball fans, and welcome to the University of New Hampshire's Lundholm Gymnasium for tonight's Division I semifinals. It's the Final Four. The first of two games tonight, the Central Little Green, Manchester Central coming in as the only top four seed to make it. They were the number 3 seed. They beat Bedford in an overtime thriller the other night to get here, and they'll take on the number 7 seeds, the Winnacunnet Warriors, who knocked off number 2 Pinkerton. Of course, Nashua North going down, the number 1 seed, to Manchester Memorial, the 9 seed. Memorial is going to play Merrimack, the 5 seed, in the second game tonight. You got all that figured out? It was a wide open year all year long in D1, so why not more of the same here in the Final Four tonight? We'll get you all the highlights, all the play-by-play, the post-game reaction as well. Our first of two semifinal games, it's Manchester Central and it's Winnacunnet. And our coverage tonight brought to you by the Links at Outlook in Berwick, Maine. Hey, it wasn't a bad winter. They're already open for 18 holes of golf. So if you're looking for a good place to play, check out the Links at Outlook right over the border in Berwick, Maine. We appreciate their support. Over Florida, Evan McDonald. Mentioned Jalen Leroy, a Player of the Year candidate in Division I. John McCory, part of that big three. McCory is going to take the first shot, and it's good from downtown. And that big three, one thing they like to do is shoot the three. And McCory starts it off 3-0 Central, man. The shooter with the ball now, Zach Waterhouse, number 5, the sophomore. And the other starter is a big guy up front, Michael Lewis, 33. Viviano on the drive, dumps a pass. Lewis scores, and the foul. Nice dish by Viviano. And Lewis able to finish in the foul, looking to tie this game at 3 from Lewis. And he dribbles it all the way to the left-hand side. Into the hands of Waterhouse. McDonald's on him defensively now. Keene, right-hand side, 3-ball Viviano. And that one rattles home. Viviano is 1 of 2 from downtown, and it's 6-3 Winnacunnet. Leroy feeds it. McDonald, the kick out to Shea, right baseline Baraka. Here's an open 3, Shea. It's off the mark, offensive rebound, Leroy. Right place, right time. Drops it in from just underneath the hoop. 8-6 the score. Offense. 10-6, Shockey's first 2. Winnacunnet up 4, playing defense against Central. There's McDonald, cross-court pass, McCory, his 3. McCory hits his second 3-ball, and it's a 1-point game, 10-9. Winnacunnet in command by 1. Waterhouse trying to answer the 3. Up top he hits. Zach Waterhouse has been shooting it oh so hot lately. And the lead is back to 4, 13-9. Final minute and a half of the first quarter. McCory feeds it, Leroy. Pass knocked away. Viviano 2-on-1 with Waterhouse. Viviano takes it, makes it, and the foul. Liam Viviano, nice strong take to the hole. And the lead is now 6 points. Pending this free throw, 15-9. McDonald in the corner. 6 seconds. McCory feeds it. McDonald's 3. It's good. Evan McDonald sticks the 3 at the end of the first quarter. And I guess the score is 15-12. Thinking it might be 16-12. To Leroy. Leroy puts it on the floor, zips it past to Lewis. The kickback. Leroy's 3. It's short. Offensive rebound. Lewis for 2. The freshman makes it a 2-point game, 16-14 Winnacunnet. Number 4, Baraka has it right baseline. He's trapped, kicks it Revere. Thought about the 3 instead. Feeds a nice pass to Lewis. And Revere with the zip pass to Lewis for the make off the window. The sophomore feeding the freshman. Central within 2, 20-18. Left to go in the first half. Throws it on the right-hand side. Keene working against Josiah Lewis. Keene drives the baseline, flips it up. Oh, fancy finish there for Logan Keene. Took it right to the hole, spun around a little bit, and laid it up off the window and in. It's 22-18 Winnacunnet. Minute 5 left to go. Viviano with it in the middle of the floor. Viviano throws it right side. Keene underneath Primavera. Got free of McCory, and Primo lays it in. And the lead is 6 again for Winnacunnet, 24-18. Final 50 seconds of the first half. 13 seconds. Primavera back to Viviano. Got trapped, feeds Waterhouse, open 3 in the corner. And Waterhouse puts it in. And then takes a look at the Central crowd. And the final 3 seconds. Leroy needs to get it off. He won't get it off. Then at the end of the first half, it's Winnacunnet 27, Manchester Central 18. To the first half, has the ball in the middle, right side, Leroy. Leroy was quiet, had only 4, and a block by Keene on McCory, and taking it back the other way, Waterhouse ahead of the pack, lays it in. 29-18, 11-point deficit for Central. Shea back to McDonald. McDonald swings it right side, Shea in the right corner, McCory his 3. And McCory's got his 3rd 3 of the ball game. He had 2 in the first half. I think he had 2 in the first quarter. So John's now got 9, and the lead is 8, 29-21, 6.5 to play in the third. Now Leroy, top of this dough. Really hasn't left a lot open for Jalen Leroy tonight. He's inside this time, creates some contact, no whistle. But the basket still goes for Jalen. He's got 6 now. The lead is 6, 29-23. Here comes Central full-court press play in the third quarter. Left side McDonald, bounce pass Baraka, left corner. Baraka passes it to McCory, to the basket, scores. 3-point game, McCory's got 11. Left side, Patrick Witt holding it high, feeds it left baseline, Viviano working against Baraka, Viviano scored in the foul, Viviano. Nice back to the basket move for the little guy. And that pushes the lead back to 5, chance to make it 6 if he gets a make free throw here. McCory, 3 ball. Made it, John McCory. That's number 4 for him. 14 points, 3-point deficit. Central looking for a steal. And they get the turnover. They don't get the steal, but they get the turnover. Other side, Viviano comes down with it. In the corner, Morse's 3. It's good. James Morse from the corner, right by his bench. The lead is 7, 36-29. Minute 10 left to go, third quarter. Mark McDonald just hasn't been able to hit. With outlets. Fred Shockey tips it. Viviano scoops it up on the other side of the basket and finishes. Pretty fast break. Shockey to Viviano, and the lead is 9 again. 38-28, final 25 seconds in the third. To Lewis, deep right wing. Lewis on the drive. It's stripped. Ball's loose. Fight for it. Shockey comes up with it in transition to the basket. Lays it in. Freddie Shockey's got it up to 10. 41-31. Winnacunnet looking strong. 5:35 to go. 10-point lead. So inbounds Waterhouse. Gets it in. Witt, corner. Primavera, jump shot on the baseline. Big shot by Primavera. 16-footer. Pushed the lead back to 9. 43-34. Breaks a little run by Central. Lewis drives right baseline, the kick, McDonald, corner, sizes up a 3. It's good. Evan McDonald, who needed that one, down to a 7-point deficit. 6-point, 43-37. Just under 4 minutes left to go. Viviano on the missed it. Rebound Central. Lewis. Bounce pass to Leroy. 6-point game. Central doesn't need to rush. Here's McDonald feeling it. Then he hits another one back to back. This one from the other side. And we got a 3-point game, 43-40. McDonald with his second straight 3-ball. Central comes up with it, McCory. McCory's gonna attack. McCory got rejected by Shockey with a foul underneath. I think it's on Primavera. It is on Primavera. And John McCory will go to the line with a chance to cut into this 3-point lead. With 3:18 to go. Gamble by McCory. Here comes Viviano. Swings it, and his pass is picked off. Up ahead to McDonald. He tracks it down. McDonald to McCory for 3 in the lead. It's good. It rattles around, hit the backboard, and went down. John McCory. He's got 19, and Central's come all the way back from a double-digit deficit to lead by 2. 45-43. 2:40 left to play. 3-point game. This makes it a 2-possession game. 2 minutes to go. McCory hits again. 21 points for John McCory. 4-point lead for Central. Dribbles it. Winnacunnet taking a lot of time here. They're down 6, so It's not desperation time. Viviano drives, missed the shot. Leroy with the rebound. Central in control here. A little bit more than a minute left. They foul Leroy. Waterhouse committed the foul. 2-run here. And now a steal, no. 3-ball. Primavera missed it. Rebound, Baraka, up ahead, Leroy, head of the pack. Lays it up and in. That'll do it. You would think 10-point lead. And Central's going to win this one and move on to the championship game. Your final score, Manchester Central 58. Winnacunnet 45. Central goes on a 27-4 run in the fourth quarter to win this thing going away. We got Jalen Leroy, John McCory here, two of the heroes for tonight's game as Central beats Winnacunnet. This is a game where you guys outscored them 27-7 in the fourth quarter. You were down by, a decent amount of points. You guys made it all the way back and you took control in the game. John, you had a huge game. You must have liked the surroundings. Scored 23 points, had 5 3-pointers. You just felt comfortable from the get-go, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a nice walkthrough this morning. I got a lot of good shots up to that. I just felt confident going on the court.
Hey, Evan, you struggled really, especially in the first half. 1 for 7 on threes. You probably missed your first couple of threes in the second half. But as a shooter with that shooter's mentality, I'm sure Coach Wheeler was saying, keep shooting it. I'm sure he was saying, keep shooting it. I'm sure he was saying, keep shooting it. And you did. And you came up big with those 2 threes back to back. I thought that really gave you guys life.
Yeah, well, we got a steal and we went in transition. I got fouled going to the rim. So I got 2 free throws. And I got my shot going. I made both of those and then I hit 2 threes in a row. So just shooters got to keep shooting.
And Jalen, it was a battle all night long. I mean, that zone was giving you guys problems. You really couldn't find any good shots. You had only 4 points at the half. You ended up finishing with 17 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double. Talk about how it was to fight through the tough defense they were putting you at.
Well, I mean, when me, John, and Evan, we're kind of the main scorers. So, I mean, you're going to have games like that where teams are going to be geared to stop you. So it's just, it matters how you react to it and how you get your teammates involved even more. That's what I try to do today.
All right, Osiah, freshman, coming in playing big minutes, 20 minutes tonight, 4 points. How do you feel about moving on to the championship?
Feel great, man. I'm blessed to have a team like this. I love all of them. They work hard.
You guys going to stick around and watch this? I'm guessing that, no offense against Merrimack, you'd like to see a Queen City championship game.
Yeah, that's right. Right. We got a little thing. It's Central Memorial. It's always been like that. That's how we grew up. So it'll be real special to see them in the finals.
All right, the Central Little Green going back to the finals, guys.